Guys, just so you know, if you're listening to this, it sounds better if you watch it. So make sure you watch this on our YouTube channel. Link in the bio. Thank you.
It was thick. I liked it too because it was a little softer.
He likes it thick.
And soft.
And soft.
It's soft. Little floppy, you know.
Little movement in there.
So, hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hello.
As you can see, all of our friends are here again. But in addition to last time, we have new people here. We have Aurelia.
Hello!
And her son, Nicholas.
Hey.
For those of you who do not know, we're engaged, so he's future stepson, which is awesome. And then there's these wonderful people, and then Quinnton.
And I'm also here.
So Quinnton had the brilliant idea of testing out different donuts from local shops around Salt Lake City. And we wanted to do kind of a pseudo-blind test. And we have everything in a particular order. That's why it took so long. I apologize for that. But everything is in a particular order. So we are going to start with maple from left to right. And everyone's going to give their opinion. And I completely forgot. I need a pen. Do I have a pen?
Blue.
There's no red.
Light blue. Light blue.
So I think everything is in order.
I think so.
Thank you, Nick.
Very good organization, Tony. This is very clever.
Yeah, this is very nice.
It's the few times.
So what's
It's
what
the
are
few,
the?
I know, right?
It's alright.
It's the one time where like everything in my head actually comes to fruition.
What are the 5 places not in any particular order?
So Banford.
So
Banbury
Banbury
Why do I
Cross.
keep calling it Banbury or Banford?
I don't know.
Is there a city or something in California?
I
Banbury?
don't. There's a Maria Banford who's an actress.
Maybe.
Clearly.
I thought
So-
there's Dunford.
Okay, so Banbury.
Maybe that's it, you're
Maybe that's it. So
You're
Banbury.
just combining the
Yeah,
two.
Banbury.
Banbury.
Furry. We're making furries here.
Jesus.
Banbury.
Banbury
Dunford,
Cross.
Banbury Cross, Dunford, Pearson or
Parsons.
Parsons,
Bowman's.
Bowman's, and,
And
then
Fresh Donuts and Delis.
Fresh Donuts
Oh,
and Deli.
That place is good.
So and on this, I don't want the light to show it, but on this are the answer keys of what everything is. I did organize all this. I don't remember what is what. Okay. Not
We'll see.
smart here.
We'll see. He's obviously clearly biased.
Clearly lying.
I also look like I'm
8?
sweating a storm. I look terrible.
At least you're not in a sweater vest.
All right.
Straight up. Oh, he looks fine. But maybe not.
You look great, Tony. Let's eat some donuts.
All right. Let's start from the top. Maple numero uno.
All right.
It looks weird.
You look weird.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm already gonna be biased because I cannot stand maple.
Did we just strict you from the record of across the whole top board?
I think her opinion might be the best though, because if she doesn't like maple, there might be one maple.
Wouldn't that be
she's
the
like,
opposite
wow.
though? Because it's like the least tasting maple bar would be the one that she likes the most, like the one that's the least mapley.
So what
That's true.
is the grading scale here?
Oh, yeah. Are we out of 10 or.
Yeah, let's do out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are we going for like softness? Or are we going for
Overall, I would say.
I think let's just keep it simple. Overall,
Overall.
we're not as much
But
a
there's
food
texture
connoisseur
and
as
flavor.
Overall, use all the things, the metrics that you have in your head, and make a decision.
with the metric system.
1 to 10, right?
1 to 10.
Okay. 1 being the worst and
I'm gonna write down my
10 being the best.
feelings.
For those of you watching on Twitch right now, thank you very much. We will try to keep up with the chat. Also, for those of you on Trovo, hello Trovo. We're trying out Trovo for some reason.
What's Trovo?
What's Trovo? Trovo's like Twitch. So when Mixer died, all these other like copycats were like, "We're here too," and Trovo was one of them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, 1 done.
Or actually, I'm kind of copying Quinnton.
Okay.
All right. Going to number 2.
This one isn't good.
Okay, it's going to take a second because I just took a whiff of Sharpie pen. So it altered my impression and realized I had done something wrong.
Same. I'm just like, it's
These
a
are both
donut.
really good.
Just what's your one word? That's when I'm like, what do I feel?
Disgusted.
I'm breaking my own rule.
What was your rule?
But it almost got out of order.
Oh, okay. Should we go to number 3 now? So we're
Let's. Is everyone good? Can we go to number 3?
3.
3.
Go to camera 3. I feel like this is going to be Aurelia's favorite.
As a writer one.
Yeah. Yeah, what is...
Thank you very much, Chai. Appreciate it.
What is happening on that guy?
And Florian on Trovo. I'm not going to click the links, but it looks like you have YouTube videos. We will take a look at them later. And if you rickroll us, we appreciate it.
Are we allowed to like be talking about these? Or are we
About
talking about them after?
After.
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should talk about them like after a row and not the whole plate.
No, that's a good idea.
So after we finish Maple
after we
Row,
finish a
talk
row.
about Maple Row.
Maple Row. I've been there.
Number 4?
Number 4.
Down the hatch. Why is this one like more crunchy?
These different maple flavors are making an interesting combination in my mouth.
This is why you
This is why we have water,
Well,
just in case.
yes,
Yeah.
but I'm also like realizing, like, man, it's a good thing I have it.
I'm also.
Because-
There's a lot of variation in maple.
I'm also. Oh no, my water's over there.
anticipate.
Never mind. All right.
Shit.
And the last one.
Last one.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Why did they
What
get
the?
progressively worse?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Where's...
So we do want to say we all purchased these probably after noon-ish, if you will, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not like indubitably fresh, but they're as fresh as they can be with day jobs and life and everything else.
They're today's donuts.
Yeah, exactly. So with that being said, let's talk about Maple Row.
What is that last one?
The second
I'm so
one.
glad that we started with Maple.
The
It's just gonna
second-
get better from here.
I will admit I did that specifically for you, just to kind of get it out of the way, because I
Start.
knew that was going to be your least favorite.
I think the second one was by far the
oh,
best.
I like your
Oh,
idea.
interesting.
I like
I'm
the
doing
first one.
that.
Started off real
What?
strong and just
Progressively went down.
0?
downhill.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought the
Yeah.
last one was better than the second to last one, though.
What?
Oh,
Really?
I
I
like
like the
zero.
second to last one the most.
Second to last one was 7 for me.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
like
have
the
any maple flavor. For me.
Okay, so the second one actually scored really high for me. I gave it an 8. It was soft and actually yummy. So I don't know.
I think Quinton was right. The one that least tastes like maple is the one that gets the highest rating from me and her, because he just said that it tastes the least like maple.
On the second one?
Yeah. No,
No, second to last
to
one.
second.
The second to last
Yes, that
one
one.
was a 3 for me. It starts
oh,
off.
That's the one we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I was saying the second one. The second to last one stands off, or it starts off nice, but then has a really weird aftertaste.
Yeah, it was like
It
overcooked.
tastes like meat.
tastes like
tastes
meat.
like meat.
Very, very
Here's a
fried.
donut.
That's so weird.
That's
we all
now
have
meat.
way different scores.
Well, it's all palate, right? I mean, this
Yeah.
is a great example of why some of us like certain foods versus others.
Right.
So
To be fair, all of the like actual donut part, they were like light and fluffy, and none of them were like way too dense.
The second
No,
one,
the first one was a bit
yeah, the
dense.
first
The
one
first
was
one
dense.
doughy.
Not
Very
for me.
bready.
Perfect. For
I don't
me.
hate it. Yeah, I like the doughiness.
It
but
wasn't
was.
too sweet. It was bready. It was okay. I gave it a middle score.
is there an overarching like fan favorite? That
Looks like number 2.
number
Yeah,
two.
number
Two.
two. was
Number 2 is my
excellent.
second highest.
Now here's
So,
my
yes.
question:
mine too.
Do we get to know what they are right now, or the same? Is it the same order for the next set?
It's not the same order.
Okay, so we can know.
You could, but I feel like there might be some bias for the future ones. If like, even though they're not the same order, I feel like there might be some psychological, unnecessary bias where you're like, oh well.
I can wait
I'm-
till the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not personally worried about it in terms of like biasness, but I am curious now.
So we'll circle 2 as the.
I guess so.
Yeah, we'll circle 2.
I'm gonna do a star.
I like that one.
I like stars better. Oh, I wish I did a star. Mine's ugly.
Putting a heart by my favorite.
All right.
Ah, nice.
Now let's get on to
Glazed.
the glazed.
Now,
Number
if you mess
what?
this up,
I know.
I know, right? You shouldn't be a donut shop if you mess this up.
I feel like they're all just going to be like good. Like, how do you mess this up?
No, you can see the difference in doughs.
Well, yeah, but like,
Yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
they're not. None of them are gonna. I have a feeling none of them are gonna be like, "Wow, this was terrible."
This one was like solid.
And we are doing a 10 rating scale, at least on a personal level, right?
Yep.
No,
Okay.
I'm doing what words come to my mind immediately. It's
Okay.
easier for me to.
All right, that's fine.
I'd rather just do 1 to 10. It's easier for me.
You're
I'm
doing
just
like a
putting-
hybrid,
I'm just doing notes.
I'm doing both.
and that yeah. Number 2.
Numero 2. Ooh, this looks. Oh my god. Krispy Kreme? Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This one's tough to eat.
Tough to eat. It's an
Ooh,
interesting descriptor.
The
All right, number
the
3, I
apple
think.
juice. Number 3.
This one was good.
Do these little niblets remind you of Sacramento?
Oh my god. Yes. Stop. I was enjoying this.
Come on, man.
Don't drag me down, bro.
What do you say?
These little bread niblets are reminiscent of a religious ceremony.
Communion.
4.
Sure.
Let's
yes,
go.
All right, peace be with you. Let's go.
And also with you.
Also with you.
Oh, Lutherans.
And number 5.
Hold on.
Okay.
Wait up.
Damn, you're going fast.
I'm trying to keep the pace rolling.
You're going fast. Don't even have time to rinse. Yeah, haven't taken a single swig. It's just
Now, for
next
those
one
of
right
you
after
watching,
the other.
if you have a favorite donut place in your neck of the woods, let us know where it is, and then we will Google Maps it, and then we'll know where you are.
No. Ship us donuts and we'll try them from there. You can
Yeah,
ship
there you
us
go.
any
Yeah.
amount you want, just
Mm.
above
Nom, nom,
one.
Let's get poisoned.
It has to be shipped from the donut company. They can't ship them themselves.
Yeah, good luck.
Donut, like local donut companies will ship.
Just
Exactly.
imagine.
Good luck.
Do you deliver? Yeah. Do you deliver cross
to a different
boundaries?
state.
What? They'll be bad by then. It's fine. It's fine. Go.
No,
Next
you
day
just-
air.
You just let them know that you have a pregnant mom at home, and is craving.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's
There
a
you
good
go.
one. Yeah.
All right, number 5.
Yeah, just lie. That's what we've learned today. Oh,
Yeah, that's weird.
Good lord. What is this?
that's the word I wrote down.
I put bad with a period.
That's not bad. Now that I think we can talk about it, it has like an orange zest to it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a fruity in there that I
Yeah, there was a
that's
little
what-
bit of fruit to it.
I didn't want done my glazed donut.
Yeah, there's
I
an
went
orange
roasted
zest.
with raspberries. What?
Roasted with raspberries.
Yeah,
I could-
no,
I
that
could-
had
I
like
could
a
see
fruit.
that.
Bad.
I can see that. Like, yeah.
If it
It's
was
just the sugar they
sold,
use.
if it was sold
Is that what
as
it
like
is?
an
It's just
orange,
sugar.
if it was like sold as an orange zest donut or something, I could be like on board with it. But as a basic
Glaze?
glaze,
No.
no.
We're just looking for the basic glazed.
Yeah.
The sugar.
Yeah.
So is there?
So,
So I know
what
there
is-
was an
is
issue
it,
getting
like, not
the
pure cane,
the.
or do you know like what?
I'm not entirely sure, but the sugars, sometimes the sugars have different flavors just because of how they're mixed or what they do to them while they're making the glaze.
Okay, interesting.
So I know there was an issue getting like the old fashioned. So is there anything different with the old fashioned or anything?
What do you mean?
You
Are
said
we
you
just
had
moving
issues
on?
getting.
Just
the
don't worry about
old-fashioned.
it.
It's figured out.
Just
I-
yeah,
so
just don't worry
read
about
it.
it.
Okay.
We figured it out.
We're talking about
But
glaze
we're still
right now.
talking about
Yeah.
glazed right now.
Okay.
We haven't chosen.
Oh, we haven't chosen a good.
we
good
haven't
one.
chosen the
I feel
chosen
like,
one.
I feel like number 3 was nice.
I'm number
Yeah,
3 as well.
I'm.
Oh, what?
I
I'm
wrote down I
two.
could eat
Two?
them all
Two.
day.
That's interesting because
Number
2
two
was
was dry
my
as
like
fuck.
second to lowest.
Yep.
Yeah.
me
Dry
too.
as hell.
Yeah,
I
so
like
I
the
was
super
flavor
bad.
of it.
I
better
said-
than-
I wrote
Yeah.
down what is in my mouth.
What is that word? 2.
Yeah,
3 had a weird
three,
aftertaste.
3 was fine.
What is
but-
that word?
Airy?
Airy. Thank you. Number 2 is way too airy.
So 2 or 3
Yeah.
is what it's sounding like.
3.
3 for
Three's
me.
fine.
So
Three
3
definitely.
wins.
3,
I think,
yeah,
I
4.
think 3 wins. Just on an
Writing
average
down
of
2 wins. 2.
democratic voting here.
wins.
All right. Last but not least, old fashioned.
Now these are mine. Not my personal favorite, but it's not like I don't like them. Like if somebody gave me one, I'd eat it.
I love old fashioned.
But I'd never go and get one.
I don't like
This
this
is
one
my-
though.
These ones are my baseline to get at a donut place.
I've never had an old-fashioned donut before this, so I'm just gonna rate it off of my
I've
donut
eaten old
scale.
fashions my whole life.
They're my very favorite. Oh.
The cake cruller are the ones that I like.
Ooh.
Right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a good first impression.
No.
It is not. Oh.
Oh my god.
I really feel like all these donuts are just gonna mix poorly. Like that's. I know we have water and stuff, but I feel like somehow they're just like mixing poorly on our.
I'm gonna take a break for water. That's for sure. Huckle Gaming,
need-
yes, donuts.
I just need to switch that out.
Donuts
That
for
is
the
nasty.
cronuts.
Like Cronut, like the
But I
Pokemon.
feel like the last one
Is that a Pokemon?
I'm
generally
pretty
don't
sure at
know.
a disadvantage for not being glazed.
Huckled are cronuts Pokemons?
Yes.
Serious disadvantage.
That's your own
But
fault
it's
as a
gonna
company to not glaze your.
It'll
ran
show
out.
the truth of how their dough is.
They ran out. How is it their fault?
Oh, they ran out of. Oh, interesting.
Ready up.
Ready up, number
Ready
two.
up. Number 2.
Much better.
Really?
Well, it's better, but not much better.
I think
Way
it's
better,
worse.
actually.
It's
Interesting.
really fucking good.
Maybe I just don't like old-fashioned donuts.
Possible.
I will give it that it has a nice texture, and it kind of melts in your mouth.
Tastes like
That
pumpkin
is
spice
nice.
a little
Not
bit.
in your hand.
So
Yes,
good.
it has like an aftertaste
There's a
of
spicy
pumpkin
something.
spice, something
Yeah.
There is a little
nutmeg
bit of
or something.
pumpkin-y.
Definitely. That
Jinx.
Haha. Okay, number
we're
3.
under a roof.
Oh, come on! That's not.
What do you?
What?
Under a roof. They're saying it isn't a
We're not
rule.
even. We're not.
No,
we
don't
shouldn't
even acknowledge.
no.
We're moving on. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Move on to old fashioned number
three.
3.
You jumped the gun.
This one's good.
I have been most of the
Oh,
time.
this is
This
nice.
one's
Nice
really
and
good.
buttery.
That's my first 10.
Your
Oh,
donut
wow.
shouldn't be eaten without
Look good.
frosting.
Yep. Needs glaze. Cake is good though.
Yeah, like the texture's great. It'd be phenomenal with a glaze on it.
Just needs the glaze.
No, I feel like it's better without the glaze.
No.
Pregnant pause. No.
All right, number 4. I think we're ready to go on, move on
Yeah.
to that one.
Oh wow.
You know what? I'm not even gonna with that last one. I'm just gonna ruin that bite that I just took.
You got it, man.
I
You
have
got
half of
it.
my bite left. If you need to, if anyone needs to,
Palate cleanse.
yes, refresh on the good stuff.
That was tasty.
All right,
like
and the
that.
last
Last
one.
man standing.
Last man standing.
It's so sad.
It needs glaze.
Oh, it's so sad.
Just judge the cake part.
It's hard.
This one's good to me. I think I just don't like the
You
glaze.
just don't like
So
glaze?
I think everyone is all in agreement that 4 wins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like hands down.
Oh, hands down.
I'm not,
Yeah.
but I mean, sure.
Well, if you're one of
Well,
6.
you're out.
Yeah,
You're,
well, I know.
you're wrong. We love you. You're wrong.
I know.
All right,
Yeah,
All right,
that
so
one
going
was-
back to Maple for a second.
let's go back to Maple. I personally liked number 4 out of all of them, but the group consensus was number 2 was the best. Did anybody else have one that was different from the group, or
3
First
was
one.
my
The
biggest
first
one.
one was
Or,
my
uh,
favorite.
4 was
Which
my
one?
biggest one.
Maple, the first
Yeah,
one.
see, 4 was my
first
biggest one. Was my best one too.
We got 3 number 1s over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was doughy, and the frosting was good. It was dense. Like I don't know. That's the kind of donut I like.
I said it was decent. That was my like. It's not bad.
It was thick. I liked the 2 because it was a little softer.
He likes it thick
And swap.
and soft.
It's soft. Little floppy. You know.
Little movement in there.
So, do you guys want to know the order of the maples?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to know who won
Right.
first. I want to know who won first in terms of the Maples.
Okay, well, in terms of the maples, that was number 2. So, that was
TikTok.
Dunford.
Dunford.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dunford.
All right, go Dunford.
Go
Get those at
Dunford.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you can.
I
can get
went
them
to the
also-
bakery
almost-
itself.
Anywhere.
I did not realize they had a bakery because I always see them at stores.
They're
They're
not.
good. Like they're awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I that was the only reason why I felt like Dunford kind of got a pass because we said no 7-Eleven, right? But Dunford has their own like bakery
Yes.
all the way in was it West
South-
Jordan?
South
South Jordan.
Oh, okay.
South Jordan. Yeah.
They're excused.
So what were the rest of them then?
Okay, so from left to right, it was Bowman,
I knew it.
You called it.
then Dunford, then Banbury,
There you go.
then Parsons, and then finally Delhi.
That one was ass.
Dude,
That was
they-
awful.
Awful.
That
it
was
had to have been
awful.
like mixed with all the rest or something because I get those all the time and they are like my standard of
And
a.
you even wrote
Yeah,
no.
I wrote no, 100%. Like something's off because no, those are amazing. Like I
Okay.
get those every now and then, like going skiing or going like getting to work or something. I'll go get like one of those and then one of their berry donuts from there. So I demand a retrial for them.
Okay, maybe in 6 months we'll do something
Yeah,
like
there you
this
go.
again. Yeah. All right, so let's move on to Glaze.
Yeah.
We all came to the consensus that number 3 was the goodest of them all,
Yep.
and but some of you guys had your own ideas.
We said didn't we say two? Yeah,
Yeah.
two,
I
three
liked
twos,
2.
and then 4 threes. It was kind of a split down the middle as it could
Okay,
be.
so 3
Well, I
twos
wasn't-
as
I
well
was
too.
He
Last
was into
one.
2.
All right, so
I was the last one.
with that,
Y'all crazy.
you liked the last one. Interesting. So number 3 on the Glazed
No good.
was from Delhi.
Because you guys think it has something in it.
Number 2 was Bowman. And
Okay.
number 5, the last one for Mr. Chef, was Banbury.
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 I just didn't like the aftertaste on that one. It's just
It had the
Just
it had
different.
that orange zest.
There's
Wasn't
no
orange.
zest in there.
We were all on this zest
just
thing,
something.
and you're like, it's just the fucking sugar.
It's just sugar.
Just calm down, guys. That's just how sugar is.
You guys have this idea in your head. It's like, what is this I'm smelling? I'm like a wine connoisseur.
Right.
like picky up.
Yep.
Donut time.
Yeah,
Wine
you're doing this,
sommelier.
but like it's a donut in your hand.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going
Gotta
on,
s-
TX Ranger? I haven't seen you for a while. You missed Estrella last week. She says hi.
She said sup,
Yes.
not hi.
Actually, she said
said
bruh.
bruh.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said
Yeah,
sup
she
did
said
say
bruh.
bruh. She actually
Which I
did say
was
bruh.
not expecting. Like,
I saw that.
what
and
is
I
that?
died. I love her.
Come on, bro. And you're like, what?
I don't like that she's growing up. That's just all it is.
All right.
What
So
was number one?
overwhelming,
I get that.
overwhelming. Okay, we're on Glaze still. I'm sorry.
We're still
Yeah.
on Glaze?
Yeah. Well, we
Well,
got
what was number
left to
1 and
right.
4?
Left to right.
Okay, so I apologize. Okay, so I thought I went through it, but left from left to right was Parsons, Bowman, Delhi, Dunford, and Banbury.
Okay.
Parsons, Bowman, Delhi. Oh, okay.
Oh no, you just did the
Parsons and Delhi. They were.
favorites.
Yeah, you just
You-
did
you
the
can
you
go
just
through
did the
the full
crowd
list.
favorites.
Okay, cool.
All right. So overwhelming me
Old-fashioned.
on old fashioned. Everyone picked 4.
Everyone picked 4.
Yeah.
Okay, well 4
Yeah.
on this is Banbury.
Banbury,
Yeah.
go Banbury.
All right. Well, they have
So is-
one.
What was number 3? Because I put 10 for that one.
Number 3. It's interesting because I put 0 for number 3.
That's the no glaze.
Yeah.
That was the no glaze.
I love
That-
both
so-
of the no glazes.
That one scored quite high for me.
Okay, so both of you head over to Delhi as they have no glaze options.
Good. The glaze sucked.
Do you
On
not?
all
Are
of
you not
them.
an overly sweet person? Like, do you not have
He's
much of a sweet?
not.
Okay.
I'd rather a chocolate donut than a glazed
He'd
one.
rather
They have a
just
chocolate glazed old fashioned that's over
That
there.
sounds very disgusting. Thank
Well,
you.
too much.
I was trying to help.
Is it just too much?
It
sweet?
is
Just
glazed.
the
Or
idea
is
of
not
it?
glazed? It is glazed.
What if
okay.
it was salted? Does that make any difference?
Left to right, please.
All right, so left to right. Dunford,
I put 0.
Bowman,
Bowman had that spice to it.
I
Delhi,
knew it was them.
then Banbury, and then Delhi again because Parsons did not have
Ah.
But so if you
Oh,
if-
interesting.
No
yeah,
wonder I
so if
rated
your
Same.
score for 3 and 5 were any different,
Which they were.
Which they weren't. I mean,
10
about
and
the
0.
same.
Now, do you think
No,
that
10 and 8.
Oh, 10 and 8.
10 and 8
Okay,
still
okay.
dry,
So
I guess.
The last one after the fourth one just tasted worse because the other one was so good. You know?
It was at a
So
disadvantage. Huge.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, I think this was a very thoughtful project.
I like donuts.
There's still more donuts.
There's still more
there are
donuts?
still, like, we're not done.
That means we get to go have more.
More donuts, so we're not done.
Oh.
Max?
Oh, we're not done?
What?
Well, I mean, we can just have the donuts just for the donut's sake. We don't have to do the blind, leading the blind.
Let's go get boxes.
Yeah,
Max,
get
if
some
you
boxes, Max.
do so,
you're
yeah.
the only person who can get out of this
Yeah,
mess.
that's really all.
Yeah, I'm
the
locked in.
I'm gonna
reason.
put
I
all
mean,
these.
kind of. You could. He had the easiest route for sure.
Yeah.
Just bring over boxes, man.
Although I love your Grateful Dead, like, get up.
Thank you.
What do we got here? This
So,
is.
let me try
That
to
is
catch up
Banbury.
on the
Donuts
chat
and deli.
here.
Okay.
Banbury.
I'm very interested in this maple bar, and I'm sure you won't mind if I take the maple bar with me.
Yeah, TX Ranger, she visited last week for a week, and we did a bunch of stuff. Quinton took her skiing.
Oh yeah,
And
we did.
She did phenomenally.
She did amazing,
Where's
better
the
than
old
he
fashioned
did.
without the glaze? I need that.
I stood there.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
And there is still another box. Holy shit. And a
is
bag.
good.
Good
I like this
lord.
one.
Oh,
TX Ranger has another friend that's a bro girl.
Try that. Bruh.
Thank you.
Okay.
And the bag has some flavored ones.
The bag is from Parsons,
No, it's from
This is
Banbury.
Banbury.
from Banbury.
That is
Okay.
cinnamony. Wow.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
It's
it
called
is.
cinnamon.
Well, thanks.
What are we? Are we just?
Just going
Yeah,
down.
we're just going for it.
Okay.
At this point, we're just going for it, and then we're going to ask. I'm going to ask non-related questions.
Okay.
So here's
Would you like a
my question, and I asked this to Aurelia the other day, but I want to ask you guys this. So if you have a big jar just full of your change and everything, you know,
Yeah.
you're going to go exchange it somewhere.
Just a little.
If someone said to you, there's a high possibility that one of those pennies is the one that's worth
Pass it down.
like $50,000.
I would have already looked through it. I watch coin videos on YouTube.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that answers that.
There's a quarter that's worth like $15, and it's like new ones, like 2020,
Really?
2021,
Is
and
there a
2022.
mistake to it?
It's just a mint mark that's a W. It's called a West Point quarter. It's like $10-15.
So does it
Wow.
say United Weights of America or something? Like,
No,
what do you
that-
mean? What's the
that's
mint mark?
Mint mark.
This
like,
is the,
there's a
um,
D for Denver,
the butterfly.
B for
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
From where it comes
okay.
from.
Oh, like from like San Francisco.
Yeah.
From that mint. Okay.
It's just a W, and then they're worth.
Take a rip, pass it
more
down.
money.
I'm okay.
Okay.
There's so much donut.
Every time I get change
that
from
one, that's from
somewhere, I
Denver,
look
it's
through
from
it.
Just going
before
through
I
it?
throw it.
Sure.
It's called a
All right.
butterfly.
Yeah.
What about the what about the rest of you guys? Are you change? You sort through your change like Max?
I
Maxie
dump
over
it
here?
into a jar, and then I take the jar
Yep.
and I dump it into Coinstar, and
Yeah.
whatever spits out afterward, I just throw back into the jar, and I go home.
Little pro tip there. If you go to your bank, they more than likely have a machine that will count the money for you and deposit it directly into your account and not take any money from you on that.
That's got to be
Ooh.
new. That's got to be new
That's
or
very new.
That's
Very
a
big.
bank
very
related.
new.
Because a lot of the times when I've gone to the bank with just change, they laugh me out and say, "Roll it yourself."
Are there any chocolate ones?
Roll it yourself?
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Chocolate glazed old fashioned.
No, thank you.
Yeah, well,
Just
Yeah, I
try
already
it.
offered. He was like, nah, I'm good.
that is the
You want
chocolate
me to rip
one
you off
that
a
is
piece
making.
and you can just try it and give us your quick rating?
I'm chilling.
Oh no, Tanya.
But yeah, no, it's
That was my backrest.
at least America First does that. So if y'all are in Utah and need a place, America First has that, and I don't think it even has to be like a member or anything. You can just go in there and get your change counted up without having to have your money taken from you. Because I've always hated that. Of like, oh yeah, there's going to be a 15% gratuity for using our machine, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
When the last time I ever went into the bank to exchange coins for bills or whatever was in England, and they weighed
Melted
it.
into a glazed
So you just bring in a bag. You had to separate though. You had your pounds, your 5 pence, your 10 pence or whatever. They select whatever pence it is, and then you weigh it in your bag and like, okay, this is worth blah blah blah.
So you get a couple lead balls, put them in the center. Man, this small bag is weighing like 20 pounds. I don't know what's going on. It's so crazy. Anyway, I'll take that money.
Maybe, I mean, honestly, maybe that's why they stopped doing it. Because after that, they were like, roll it. And then when I came back to the
They
United
tell
States.
you to roll it.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've seen, like, in
What?
Sky Malls and stuff like that, those
have
automatic rolling machine things that you can buy.
Yeah, I had one when I was like 8,
That's kind
7.
of why, though. It's because you, the customer, is supposed to do the legwork, so the person on the other side of the...
So the multi-billion-dollar bank doesn't have to? I'm sorry, what?
So they don't have to count their money?
Yeah,
Hey,
which is their main...
It's not me, it's the bank. You go yell at them, not me.
Well, that's why I go through the bank that I do, because they count
That's
it
pretty
for
cool,
me.
though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. The
Yeah.
other nice thing about
Okay,
Coinstar, though, is
okay.
like if you do decide to use them, you can exchange it for a gift card at with no fees.
Oh.
It depends the gift card, though. Like I know when I last went, they're like, you can get an Amazon gift card with no fees. I'm like, oh, cool. And then I went again after that, and they're like, Amazon fees are like 7%. I'm like, ooh. And then it was another gift card on rotation or something. So.
That can add up so quick.
Oh, totally.
And people are just like, convenient. Well, here's my question. What if you hit no? What's it going to do? Is it just going to start dumping out change like you almost won the lottery? Just like spewing out tons and tons of coins?
Because I've seen it.
Maybe.
When the coins come out that don't get accepted the first go around, they just filter it. They'll just go down there.
Well, yeah, but like, okay, let's
And
say
then,
I go
yes,
through...
they will overflow if you just keep
Just
on
to
putting
cancel it? No, I don't want to give you anything. Like, at what point during the transaction do you like is the no point of no return?
Well, am I
good
mistaken with Coinstar? Like, you have to hit yes and then the thing opens for it to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
if you hit
so-
no, the little mouse.
So the point of no return is when you start the transaction saying, yes, I am agreeing to all
you're
your
agreeing
fees.
Yeah,
to the
you have to agree
fee.
it.
Yeah, you have
Okay.
to agree to the fee.
So you
Yeah.
agree to the stuff and then it starts taking your cashola.
Mom,
Yes.
I remember when I had that like blue plastic jar that just had a bunch of coins in it.
The one that would count the
Yeah.
money for you? Mm-hmm.
Was that ever accurate? The money that it counted?
Fairly, yeah. You just had to keep batteries in the lid.
Mhm.
As long as it was, the batteries were good, it was pretty accurate. Because
wow.
it went based off of the size of the coin that you put in there, that it would count.
Interesting. Okay.
Now, do you guys, for anyone who has like a coin jar, do you guys have just all coins or do you have like pennies, everything else?
Yeah, all coins.
It's-
All coins.
Yeah, it's all coins.
All coins?
Although we
All
do
coins.
separate the quarters. Those are like gold in this house because
So-
we go to the laundromat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I took a
Okay.
picture of the dryer yesterday.
That's exciting.
Paper
It
towels.
was. You should have been there, but you don't have to because I took a picture for you.
well, what was so...
Yeah, picture of what?
Yeah, like what was, like other than a dryer, what
Daily
was so
life.
like, woo!
It's for my Discord server. We have a day in the life. Like, hey, this is what we do when we're not
Get
streaming. And I'm like, I'm being an adult right
Laundry.
now. Laundry.
I'm
so
doing
excited.
Life.
What are you doing?
I wash my own skid
You're
marks.
playing Destiny.
Hey, you were playing Destiny at the laundromat because of Game Pass Mobile. Or no, no.
Anyways, moving on.
I actually played
Um,
Lawnmowing Simulator during English today.
No! Stop!
Lawnmower simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mowing lawns. and
There's a
English.
power wash simulator, and that game is great.
Really?
I could see that being
It is
very.
great.
I could see that being
Why?
very.
Like what?
Because then you go get to power wash stuff, and you watch all the satisfying lights.
Yeah, that. It's very satisfying. All the dirt and then no.
There's
dirt.
entire like
Ooh.
Instagram channels, subreddits, everything for power. They call it like power washing porn, and it's just people like washing their driveway and stuff. But it's getting off like years of gunk, and it looks
It
very
looks
satisfying
so
to
much
watch.
better.
I do like those videos when they pop up in my like Instagram feed or a Facebook feed. So I could understand the draw, but I had no idea.
I'm gonna make Tony mad. It's reddit.com/r/powerwashingporn
Why does that
Why would that make me mad?
because I said it correctly.
But why would that make me mad?
Because I won't say your stuff correctly.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't care.
She thought it was funny, and that's all I care about. So
That's fine.
she got the joke and thought it was funny. So
That's fine.
I
Went
won.
right over my head. It's okay.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
She does pity you.
did you watch the last podcast? Is the question.
Yes.
That's a no.
This is solid effort, Nick. I believe.
I tried, man.
I wanted to believe you.
Your bluff check failed.
Yes, I did.
Definitely, it was about things. You guys talked. You were wearing clothes.
No, we didn't.
And then you
actually.
had the little microphone things.
Well, then I'm not listening.
No, the last one.
Yeah.
No.
You guys.
Our last
yeah.
one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys are here, we're allowed to swear. But when you're not here, Quentin's like, no swearing, Tony. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Why?
We keep it. What?
So they don't have to do too much editing.
One, it's
Fair.
less editing, and two, like we can also not have
Less
the
editing
explicit
for him.
tag on
Oh,
every
wait.
single episode.
He doesn't edit.
I've edited before. When you've asked me to, I did.
Yes.
It's just been a hot
I'm
minute,
just giving you shit.
Just
and I'm putting it right back.
All right, all right.
It's been such a long time. I've been here without you. But in my mind. He got into it.
So,
Keep going.
I didn't know you had a cat that was getting strangled.
If I knew animal cruelty was a part of this, I would not be here, sir.
What, you're asking me to go an octave higher? But in my mind.
Here, I can help you out.
We're not. See, I go less of the squeeze and more of the push, like
Well,
just return to sender kind of
Oh,
thing.
it'll be like a little column A, a little bit of column B.
weren't they,
It'll be
weren't they
a
called
pick and push.
castronautas or something?
What?
Those singers that were castrated?
What?
What?
Yeah, back in the Middle Ages, those singers that sang really, really high, they're called like castronautas or something because they got castrated to hit those notes.
My
That's
favorite.
the first I've ever heard.
Okay.
I just know that they sing in the falsetto range.
Hmm. I can't say that it's all of them, but I know that was a thing. I don't know if it's Middle Ages or Renaissance, but you know,
Interesting.
it was before my time.
Long
I'm
time.
old. I'm not that old. But it was before my time.
My favorite is like
Long
this
time ago.
clip of it's like a choir or something
Oh, and
doing
the
their
helium?
thing, and the kid takes the helium balloon, pulls it in, and just
that's
like
amazing.
hits the highest
highest
note
note
possible.
But everyone's face is just dead.
Like
still.
obviously, this
We're-
is how you do it, and it's like,
That's how you hit it.
I mean, I guess.
It was just
Wonderful.
funny how he pulled out a massive.
Yeah, it's not small. It is huge.
It almost looked like he could get lifted by
Yeah, it
It's
was
just a small kid.
gargantuan.
It
Yeah.
was a mix of like everyone being so serious, and then all of a sudden a big yellow balloon.
I'm gonna need this. You're gonna need what? Don't worry about it. Just I'm gonna
Hold
wait
on
for my
there.
No, he pulls out another balloon. Oh, you got a part coming up? Nope. What
Priest is looking over his shoulder at him like,
What? That was the last song. What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
There's just extras.
This is tester balloon.
your lips are blue. It's the tester.
Clearly, it's not working.
Go that one.
To everyone watching and or listening, thank you so much. From left to right, Max, how can people find you?
Max Venue on everything.
I'm at Madsters on Instagram.
Instagram and Xbox at Firewall.
XL Chef LX, Instagram, Xbox.
Don't ask me. I'm unprepared. I don't know.
You can't find me.
That's a good answer. I guess. I don't know.
For a kid.
For a
Reminder.
bit. Yeah.
also
As
online.
for me, you can find me
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Instagram under LazyTechTony. We are streaming right now on twitch.tv/LazyTechTony. We're also on Trovo. We're trying it out. If you want to be a part of this discussion, we have a channel in our Discord. Join our Discord server.
Trovo.com/stillrecording.org/biz.
Dot
com.
sex.
.net.
Dot sex.
Dot
Yes.
sexnet. Dot sexnet. There we go.
Sexnet.
Because we're a non-profit. So until the next time, what?
Not for profit.
Not for profit. Yeah. So until the next time, everyone, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Heart